Okay, we have to reflect on our time in the UK, so I'm going to try to make it short and sweet and not get too into depth. So, the first question is, what ways do I consider I've changed? Definitely my passion to travel. I had no passion to travel before I came here, and now I want to go everywhere, not just outside the US, but even in the US. I've never been to Canada. Why not? So, that's definitely on my bucket list when I get back, is just to make it my way around the US not only, but then maybe once I get out of college and have some money, make it priority to visit every continent besides Antarctica. The most important lesson I learned is kind of from people around me, um, is to stop complaining about every little thing that goes wrong. Just realize that you're in a foreign country and doing something that not a lot of people get the chance to do. Like, you should never, I know I complain about some things, but they're never that bad. Things are never that bad. So, just learning to um, be grateful for what you have is probably the most important lesson that I've taken out of this trip. Some of the new skills I've learned are how to make tea, how to work in a British environment, how to use public transportation. When I get back to Dubuque, I'm taking the bus because I already know how to ride the subway system in London. I can handle a Dubuque busing system. So that's definitely the biggest skill I've learned, is how to be lost and find your way around by reading a map. I know it seems hard, but it's possible to get from point A to point B without GPS on your phone. Some of the important things I want to share with my family about my study abroad experience is the amount of love and support that I've gotten from them, not just leading up to the trip, but during the trip as well. And for when I get back, I know everyone has messaged, many people have messaged me saying, I can't wait for you to be here. When do you get back? When are we gonna hang? And it's just like overwhelmingly awesome to have that. Especially because what if I would have been having a bad time over here and I wouldn't have been getting that? I probably would have, I don't know what I would have done. What I want to do with my experiences that I've had is definitely inspire others to want to do something like this, or to travel, or just to get out of their comfort zone for more than 5 minutes. So just being able to speak to other students at Clark even about my study abroad travels is something I really want to do. If someone asks me, I would be more than happy to go on a rant about how much of a great time I had while I was here. So, definitely take my experiences and share them with everyone. The most surprising part of my experience in London has been just the amount of culture jam packed into one tiny little place. Not that London's tiny, but just for how big the country is, how many people live here, and how many different kinds of people there are. You go 10-minute bus ride, you'll be in Chinatown. 10 minutes the other way, you'll be in a complete Muslim community. So just knowing that there are places that are not everyone has a bed to sleep in, everyone has food to eat. It's kind of refreshing to see people. There are so many different people in the world that are not like me, and getting to see them and witness how they live is, I think, um, you can't learn that in a book. Some advice I give to students coming to London in the future is, one, do an internship. You will not regret it, and I definitely enjoy not having any homework because I have to go to work instead. I don't have to go to class. It's kind of like a nice break from classes. Second is to come by yourself, because it's just going to make that experience so much better, is not knowing anyone, and it's just everything's new, and you won't regret it in the end, because guess what, there are people are going to be nice to you because you have to see them at least once a week, so they're not going to totally shun you. Third is to stay in London some weekends. Don't always travel and be obsessed with leaving London, because are you not studying in London? Don't you want to see London? So I would say stay in London for more than a month's worth of weekends, I would say. Um, and lastly, for future students, I just want to say, um, don't focus all your energy on things that you don't like while you're here. Say you don't like your roommate, you don't like people you share your kitchen with. It's temporary, it's not permanent. So you don't want to look back on your trip and remember, I spent so much time worrying about so and so, and these people annoyed me so bad. You want to look back and remember all the good times that you had, and if you spend most of them worrying about other people, your experience isn't going to be as great. So my time in the UK definitely enabled me to do things I never would have ever been able to do had I not studied abroad. I'm so glad I got the chance to do this. I recommend it to everyone. Um, Whether you are undergrad, grad student, spend some time in another country learning. Um, even if you're not going to school, spend some time in another country, please, people. I can't stress it enough. I can't wait to travel more when I get back and to um, inspire everyone else that I know to do the same thing that I did because it was great. So thanks for watching my blog, and thank you to all my family friends that have been keeping in touch with me and constantly reading my blog. You don't have to, but I'm glad that you do and that you make comments. So see everyone in about a month. Bye!